What's up, guys? Rare Spark here, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard Fridays. That's right, we're playing Supercard on Friday once again. I apologize for no Thursday episode yesterday. I had woken up late, and then my friend had invited me to go watch the NXT TakeOver replay, basically, you know, using the DVR through the network. I couldn't watch it Wednesday because I was working, so anyways, he invited me over and we just basically hung out all day, so unfortunately I did not have time to edit any videos. But if you're looking for NBA 2K action as well, don't worry, that will be coming out later today. Spark at the Park action. And let's go ahead and jump into some Supercard action for now. So, yes, I caved a little bit. I only bought 2 of the throwback cards as much as I didn't want to. We have a fusion chamber to claim this episode, so let's see what we get there. Maybe I'll get my first Blassie. Probably not, though, because I already just said that, so I'm probably not going to get one. But let's go ahead and show you the throwback cards. That I only bought 2 packs, like I said. And the first pack, and this is the only reason why I bought 2 packs. The first pack I got, Legendary Survivor, I guess Legend Survivor, the Iron Sheik, and I'm working on training him up. There we go. I forgot words. Anyways, so I'm training up the Iron Sheik right now, and he's almost, you know, maxed out. Unfortunately, a lot of these cards aren't even stronger than the normal cards, which is unfortunate because, you know, you really expected these cards to be a little bit stronger, but I also see where they're coming from, where it's like it becomes pay to win if you have these cards that you can only get through packs, which is another thing I have a real big gripe about. These cards are only available through packs, so this is strictly a money grab, and people are going to either go crazy with it and want to keep trying, especially if they get their one WrestleMania card and they try to get a pro. The money they're going to have to spend is insane, and these cards aren't even that good in my opinion. Now, I have a few others here. I actually have Rick Rude and Tito Santana, I believe. So let me go ahead and pull up the images. I'll add them to the stream for you guys in just a second. So I'm just pulling up the images and adding them to the stream as we speak. This one is actually, the Tito one is actually from a bot. So I'm unsure if he is correctly pro'd, like 100% or not. But let's go ahead. Why isn't it saving it properly? That's annoying. For some reason it's not saving it properly, so I'm going to try my best to add it. I'll show you Tito first, and then I'll show you the Rick Rude card, which I will be also showing you guys. They have Ravaging Rick Rude and Tito Santana already have been pro'd, and you'll see that the WrestleMania cards are actually quite interesting because they add a few different strategies to the game. So Rick Rude, sorry, I'm just adding the name here. Let's go ahead and head on over to the file, adding it. It is named CF something or other. So just looking for the cards. Aha, there we go. There's Rick Rude. There he goes. I'm going to put him over me for just a second here. So just looking at the stats, it's very interesting to me. The charisma is extremely high. You know, higher than any event card, which you may have noticed. Daniel Bryan, I believe, has the highest charisma currently out of all the event cards, and he has 4,736. So Rick Rude has almost a 200-point advantage on the highest event card. So, you know, it's an interesting strategy. These cards are extremely unbalanced in the sense that, as you can see, his speed is extremely low, but his charisma is extremely high. And his power and toughness are just about average. So in my opinion, I actually think he might be able to beat some event cards if not only just charisma comes up, but let's say a charisma power match. I haven't done the math yet, but I do believe it might be close though, because a lot of even the bad event cards actually have almost 200 plus more power than Rick Rude and almost 200 plus more toughness than Rick Rude. So I'm really not sure how he balances out, but he's definitely interesting. And you know, I'm personally not going to spend the money, but I could see some people spending the money just to have an extremely high charisma card or something like that. Now we're going to look at Tito. Now this picture is a little bit worse quality, so it's going to have to be dragged out, and I apologize if you can't read it. But according to at least OBS, you should be able to. Tito Santana has 4,220, I believe, power, 4,245 toughness, 4,653 speed, and again, another high charisma card, 4,923. So he actually has higher charisma and higher speed than Rick Rude, while at the same time being extremely bad in power and toughness, which is not a big deal. I actually believe that this Tito Santana card is actually extremely good because if it's a speed charisma match, he beats almost anybody. Actually, I believe he beats everybody in these stats. And he also procs in speed and charisma, so he's even better. So the Tito Santana card is probably, at least from what I've seen so far, the #1 WrestleMania card available in these throwback packs, but the money you have to spend to get these pros are just ridiculous, and I advise you not to get them. I watched Super Oh My God BBQ and Kill Moose Kill both spend around $200 plus. I think Kill Moose Kill spent almost $300 on these packs last night because they just were like, they got one good card and they were trying to get that pro, and it's kind of addictive, I guess. I didn't really get lucky and get a WrestleMania card, so luckily I didn't get bit by that bug. I don't think I would have been able to spend $300 on a game anyway, but in other words, they did, and they ended up with like 900 ultra rare throwback cards, and we kind of turned into a little joke. You know, we ended up making a joke about Kama, which was one of the most common ultra rares that kept coming up, which was actually pretty funny. I ended up making a Kama card picture, which I'll pull up on the screen right now. I named it the Kama pack because I saw JB and Kill Moose Kill get the card like at least 12 times. I think both of them had it. I think they each had at least 10 of them. So it was kind of crazy. I started calling it the Kama pack. And anyways, so all those throwback cards, I think I wrapped it up. I'm not going to go through every card because all the stats haven't been published yet. Nobody's really pro'd all the cards too much yet. So I'm not really going to go into that. It'll be in another episode, maybe in the next one. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of waiting a little bit more for more information to come out. I've only seen Rick Rude and Tito Santana so far at the WrestleMania tier level. But like I said, in this episode, we have a WrestleMania, or Survivor Fusion Chamber. There we go. And we're also in the Road to Glory. Wow, my bouts are actually full. Let me play a bout real quickly for you guys, and then I'll show you my Road to Glory deck. It is over there if you want to check it out, but I'm going to pull it up on the big screen so you can really see what it looks like. So, power match, we're going to go Brock. It really doesn't matter at this point. It's so early on. But from what I can tell, it looks like this RTG is actually extremely easy, because the best cards I've seen in the ultra rare tier are ultra rares and not ultra rare pros. And I haven't even seen too many super rare pros. So that's kind of worrying to me. I don't want an extremely easy RTG because then we're going to see a million Canes everywhere. And, you know, I could actually kind of see Cat Daddy doing something like that, because anyone that missed out on Triple H, you know, this is their second chance to get a left arrow event card. So I could see Cat Daddy doing some little scheme like that. But as you can tell, these cards are really not hard. And of course, I might be running to the bottom of the guy's deck, but I really don't know. And I really have not seen anything other than ultra rares and super rares. I have not seen an epic card, which I believe I saw last time in the Survivor tier or super rare tier. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Oh, there we go, an Epic Pro. Just as I said, I didn't see any. So that's kind of promising. Hopefully the Road to Glory is not too easy. There's a ultra rare Ryback. So I must have been running into the guy's bottom part of his deck, his RTG deck. And so there's another Epic. So that's promising. Hopefully this is, you know, more proof of signs to come, and that the RTG is actually kind of hard, because, like I said, I do have no problems with RTG. But when they make it so easy that everybody gets the card, it's really, I don't know. The WrestleMania tier has become boring to me in a sense, because a lot of people have all these WrestleMania cards, all these event cards, RTG cards, and, you know, everybody has the same cards, and it just, you know, King of the Ring becomes boring. There's no strategy behind it, and it all becomes coin flips, as everybody says. So there we go. I played one RTG because I wanted to, you know, have the timer going while doing this video. And let's go ahead and collect this fusion chamber. I do not have a King of the Ring going on. I was supposed to start it last night, and I completely forgot like an idiot. So I'm unfortunately going to have to wait. And I think I'm going to wait until I get Kane now, because I'm so close to it. I might as well wait until the second I get Kane and start up a King of the Ring. Because as you can see from my King of the Ring lineup, Kane, replace Kane with Edge with Kane, and bam, I have a completely event lineup, King of the Ring setup, aside from Nikki Bella and Nikki Bella. Once I get another WrestleMania Diva Pro, watch out. I'm going to have one of the best teams in King of the Ring, and hopefully that will mean better wins for me. But let's go ahead and check out the Fusion Chamber and see what we get. I'm hoping for a Blassie, but I'm not expecting it because I never get a Blassie, and I still haven't got one despite having countless Survivor Fusions. So let's go ahead and do it. And we get dun, 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 Daniel Bryan. I think it's my third one. Oh man, I'm not really sure. Let me go check. Could be a pro, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it is a pro. So there we go. We got the master of the Yes movement, Daniel Bryan. So we get another Survivor Fusion Pro, which I'm not mad about. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about, because as you'll see in my... There it is. There's my RTG lineup. As you can see in my RTG lineup, this is actually going to knock out Dean Ambrose. I'm kind of sad about that. He's one of my favorite RTG cards, Dean Ambrose Survivor. But we do have Survivor Fusion Dean Ambrose Pro, so I'm not going to miss him too much. And I say that it's going to knock out Dean Ambrose because The Rock is going to be kicked out already by Kane once I get him. So now you guys will know what I'll be working on in future videos. I'll be working up getting Daniel Bryan. Now, let's go ahead and see how many cards I actually have. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything, I want to start up the next fusion. That way I can... Oh, wait. I can't start a rare fusion. Why is it trying to get me to start a rare fusion? So let's go ahead and go and start my common fusion. It takes 15 minutes. There we go. Don't want to waste this any time, as much as I try to anyway. I wasted a lot of time waiting to make this video to claim the card already, so I don't want to be too behind the curve. So we have 121 cards out of 130. Might as well train up Daniel Bryan in this video, so let's go ahead and see how much we can get him up in this video. I'm not going to try and speed level him because I am playing RTG, and I'm sure I can level him up through RTG pulls and everything like that. Oh crap, I hit the train card by mistake. But yeah, so I'm sure I can train him up through regular training method rather than trying to train away some of my Survivor Pros and Survivor cards, because unfortunately I want to save those for the WrestleMania event cards like Kane, obviously, and maybe next week's PCC card if I decide to go for it. I'm really on the fence about it, because it looks like they are not going to be buffing the PCC cards, and with the amount of effort that goes into getting a PCC card, it's become basically not worth it in my opinion. So there we go. We got Daniel Bryan, the single one, up to level 12. The other ones, unfortunately, I haven't been working on him either. I was planning on using him for Survivor, WrestleMania food. So let's go ahead and see if I have any left. I do believe I have a John Cena left. I went to WrestleMania like an idiot. Let's go to Survivor and just double check that I have at least some. So there we go. We have 2 Daniel Bryans. And that looks like it's it. So unless I have... Oh, there we go. John Cena. He's leveled out, but not a big deal. If WrestleMania Fusion came out, I would throw him in the chamber in a second. And obviously, if WrestleMania Fusion cards come out, I'm probably going to, before I get these guys maxed out, which I doubt it will happen, I'll definitely be throwing them in as well, because as much as a pro is valuable, I also need to, you know, keep my time valuable, and I feel like being able to skip from Survivor cards, WrestleMania Fusion cards right away to the final card in in the chamber would be tremendous help. So anyways, this was a long video once again. I was going over the throwback cards, went over some RTG, and went over getting the fusion chamber done. So in the next video, I'm sure you will see me in the King of the Ring, hopefully with Kane. If not, I'll be doing another update video on my RTG before I get him, because like I said, I'm not going to be starting a new King of the Ring until I get Kane. I just, I'm already out of the King of the Ring this long. I might as well just wait it out until I get Kane. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of WWE Supercard Friday. And don't worry, Supercard Saturday will be here. I promise you guys that. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. And let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the new throwback cards? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think it's kind of ridiculous you can only get them in the packs and that's it? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Rare Spark